Hello everybody, welcome back, and today we have a new role. We get the Scrambler. They think that we razzle and dazzle with our antics, and it's not so much, man. Like, we scramble out of necessity, not out of want or desire, right? But we do have that new role. Maybe we'll test it out in the Pro Bowl, who knows, man. The Skins went back to the Super Bowl and they won 16-6 over the Denver Broncos. Here is the Pro Bowl roster. You got Peyton Manning, Jake the Snake Plumber, Phillip Rivers, Felipe, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson. Then you got LJ and Johnson, and then Ronnie Brown, Mathis, Jones, Marvin Harrison, Deion Branch, Chambers, Randy Moss, the big boss, representing those Oakland Raiders, Chad Johnson of the Bengals. Then you got Crumpler, Lewis, and Clark are your three tight ends. Jason Peters of the Buffalo Bills. How many of y'all remember him on the Buffalo Bills? I sure do not. I had to look it up like a couple of months ago when I was doing something. I was like, was he on the Bills? He was on the Bills. Michael Strahan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He made it to the Pro Bowl. John Henderson. He's up in there. David Thornton, Keith Bullock, the Titans linebackers are represented well in the Pro Bowl. Donnie Edwards, he is always making it to the Pro Bowl. So is London Fletcher. Chris McAllister of the Chiefs, he is there too. Wolfwork, he is there of the Titans as well. So the Titans are well represented. Ronnie Harrison, he makes it to the Pro Bowl. He probably should have made it, more times. I think he made it one time, but I think he was like somebody didn't go, so he got to go, because he should have been a lot more times, and we all know his reputation, but it is what it is. Thaddeus Walker of the Dallas Cowboys, he makes it to the Pro Bowl. He is the highest vote getter of all quarterbacks, AFC or NFC. We got Terrell Owens there. He's the number one receiver. Like, he is older than old at this moment in time in his career, and he was the number one receiver. Vernon Davis of the 49ers, Jason Witten of the Cowboys, and got Alex Smith, tight end for the Buccaneers. He made it as well. Flozell Adams of the Cowboys is there. A lot of NFC, a lot of NFC, about to say AFC, a lot of NFC East offensive linemen made it to the Pro Bowl, because we get busy in the East. Now, will this be the last time that Thaddeus Walker is donning the star of the Dallas Cowboys? It's a high possibility. One, I want to see how free agency works in this game mode. I've never done it, because when I was younger, I would just if I got bored with a character, I just create a new one, maybe go to college route and stuff like that. And by the time you do all that, like, the new game comes out and you're like, there's no real point to continue this. Obviously, this is for more YouTube purposes, but I must admit that I am having some fun playing this. But let's get to the Pro Bowl. Let's get to the gameplay. I'm going to show you guys the first half, because that's when Thaddeus Walker is playing, and then we're just going to see who wins the game from there. Walker's going to hand the ball off to Chester Taylor. He is your starting running back for the NFC squad. Throwing this one deep to Santana Moss, the little boss that could. What a pass by Thaddeus Walker. Santana got behind the defense, and there you go. That's what I love to see from Santana Moss. They're going to roll to the left side. Nobody's open, but Smith gets open. Going to fire that thing to Big Alex, and the tight end going to rumble for a first down. First down and 10, looking for Big Vern. Big Vern getting loose. Vernon Davis using all kinds of speed. One of the most athletic, if not the most athletic, tight end in NFL history. We're going to run the ball with Chester Taylor. He's going to get shut down. Second down and goal. Just inside the 5. Give it to Taylor again. Now we're at like the 6-yard line. So looking downfield for Terrell Owens. Comeback route. Stop it at the goal line. Get the ball. Get in there. Touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson. What a beast he is. He's going to work his way upfield for a first down. There goes LT to the right side. Second down and 8. Peyton Manning has it, throws it. That pass is going to be caught by Branch. Al Harris was on the coverage, but the coverage was good, but not good enough to stop that pass from Peyton Manning. Then LT up that gut, and that's going to take us to the second quarter. So first and 10, now Peyton Manning going to hand the ball off to LT. Like, what are these teams like real? Like, imagine Rodney Harrison and Bob Sanders playing safety for you on like your real team. Like, that would have been a crazy combination. Third down and goal. Manning looking downfield, throws it, and it's going to be caught by Harrison. And that is going to tie this game up at 7. All Skylar Green gets knocked around on the kick return. Looking for Jackson as we get hit. Bullock gonna lay the lumber, but we do pick up the first. Gain of around 8 or 9. We're gonna run the ball, and Chester Taylor gonna pick up the rest. Going up the gut with Taylor, and Taylor goes nowhere fast. So now we're going to hit him with a play fake. Looking for who? My tight end, Vernon Davis, works open. And that's going to be a first down. You know you love to see it. Looking downfield is Walker one more time. Trying to buy some time. Like, we've gotten faster, but we're not getting away from Dwight Freeney. What a freak of nature he was. Him and Javon Curse. Like, the speed on those guys, absolutely filthy. We dive, and that's the one thing that the scrambling role will help me with is carry the football right now. Our carries out of 54. And if your carries out of 54, you're going to fumble a lot. And if you dive like a quarterback, like me did just there, you're going to fumble a lot. So hopefully I can get it up to like 70. When I get like 16 points, I can use it all there. I don't know if I want to do that because I like having like 99 overall accuracy. Right now, my accuracy default is 94, 95. So, hey, you know, it is what it is. But you can only pick one roll. You cannot mix the points together. You pick one roll and you live or die with it. Anyways, after that long explanation, it is 10-7. We find Darrell Jackson. And this perfect pass, this Dawkins dime, is a beautiful one. And just like that, we're inside the AFC's 50-yard line. Looking downfield. Gonna pick up a block, which is good. Buy some more time, and then just throw it away before Donnie Edwards knocks your mouthpiece out your mouth. That pass gonna be caught by Vern yet again. Vernon Davis coming through. 3rd down and 4. We fire it, and it is incomplete. So now we gotta settle for a field goal. The kicker's up, and the kick is good. Justin Miller of the Clemson Tigers, representing the Jets, Jets, doing what he does so well. What a monster he was. He had like 1 or 2 years where it wasn't like Devin Hester, but he was freaking taking kicks back like at a tremendous clip. If you just think about like how many kick returns there actually are that go to the crib, he was doing his thing. I want to say it was like 1 year, but maybe he stretched to 2. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly. That pass caught by Santana. 20 seconds on the clock. This pass caught by Vernon Davis. That was a marvelous missile. Look at the pass. Right where Vernon can get it, not where Bob can get it. I'm thinking we could take a shot to the end zone. Santana had a step, but we get sacked. We did not have any timeouts. And that is going to bring the first half to an end. They would win 27-10. Bob Sanders was your MVP. I believe he had, an interception, it said, and 5 tackles. And there you go. Thaddeus had a QB rating of 137, threw for 197 yards, 1 TD, went 10 of 14. So now let's talk to our agent, and let's see what's what. Do we want to go back to the Cowboys? Basically what he's saying. Yes, get a deal done, or no, I want out of here. It's not really that. I just want to test free agency. I want to see what offers are out there. And that's really what I thought was going to happen. And then I realized that, hey, this is not exactly what I signed up for, but it's all good. I wanted to see how this thing works, and this is how it works. We get 5 offers. 1 from Washington. They want me, surprisingly enough. Kansas City, Oakland, the New York Jets, and then you got the Chicago Bears. So I thought, and you're going to see me try to back out in a second. I'm going to try to back out so I can check out these guys' roster, but I can't do that. I can't look at the guys' roster because if I quit, I can't return to this at another time. So I was like, okay, so we're stuck here. So ultimately, we are going to leave the Dallas Cowboys, and it's going to be one of these 5 teams here. Now we got to do an interview, and surprisingly enough, this interview took place after I signed. So they're asking me any predictions for next season, and yeah, get ready. We're taking the division by storm next year. You feel me? Are you confident in your coach's drafting ability? I'm going to go with the top one totally. That's why they're in the NFL, because I like to keep morale. I'm not trying to be a lone wolf out there, because how you do interviews will affect your relationship with your teammates and your organization, yada, yada, yada. So have you made a decision yet? I'm coming back. I love this place. And I really had no problem playing for the Dallas Cowboys. But again, just wanted to see what free agency had to offer. And what they had to offer was the Oakland Raiders. That's right. The Raiders of Oakland. So we are going to try to turn this franchise around. So going from the silver and blue to the silver and black is a 3-year deal. And again, I want to kind of move around the league and try to do my best to help teams get to the playoffs, into that Super Bowl. We failed with the Cowboys both years that we were there. But now we're better. The roster is not as good because Randy Moss, the big boss, does not play for the Raiders any longer. I was like, we're leaving T.O. to go to Randy. leaving Dallas to go back to Cali, and that would have been a tight rhyme, but it didn't work out because Randy Moss is now a St. Louis Ram, teaming up with Torrey Holt. So the Rams look to be scary, but we do have Tony Gonzalez. They signed him last year, if I remember correctly. Robert Gallery, one of the bigger busts in NFL history. If you take him at his position, they moved him to the inside. He was actually pretty good as a guard. But we got Peppers, who I believe they picked up this year in free agency. So 99 overall, Julius Peppers. That's a good look. One, he's probably not going to be as good with us using him because he's a beast whenever I play against him, and that's the biggest positive. We do not have to play against them because I do believe we play the NFC South this year. So Peyton Manning is your number one quarterback when it comes to the Hall of Fame board, followed by Kerry Collins, Jake Plummer, Thomas Brady, and then Matt Hasselbeck. And then you got LaDainian Tomlinson, Tiki Barber of those Carolina Panthers, Sean Alexander of the Seahawks, Edgerrin James of Arizona, and then work done. Here go your fullbacks, Fred Beasley, Holcomb, then you got Morris and Mike Alstott of the San Francisco 49ers. It's kind of funny seeing John Lynch as a Niner. I kind of overlooked that, but John Lynch was a free safety for the Niners, a strong safety for the Niners. He made it to the Pro Bowl at that position. There goes our guy, Tony Gonzalez. So we do leave Terrell Owens, and Terrell Owens is an absolute beast. Again, I had no problem with their roster, had no problem playing against the Skins or the Giants or the Eagles. Like I said, and I'm going to keep saying, I just wanted to try something different, try something new, see what was out there. And I'm going to do the same thing when this Raider contract is up, and that's one of the reasons why I picked the Raiders. It really came down to, I think it was the Raiders, the Chiefs, and I want to say, was it the Bears that offered a 3-year deal? I want to say it was those three teams offered a 3-year deal. It would have been kind of cool playing up against the Green Bay Packers. I believe Brett Favre. Did Brett Favre retire? I didn't even check retirement, so shame on me. But y'all know for the most part that Aaron Rodgers doesn't really turn out to be that good in these Maddens on the PS2. If you don't start his career off the right way. So yeah, I thought it would have been kind of cool to play with the Chicago Bears. But I ultimately picked the Raiders. I like the division. I know that two of the teams now, including the Raiders, play in domes, but back then, and I was really never a big fan of domes, especially the older domes. I really don't like the aesthetic of it, but they play in the old school AFC West where everybody plays outdoors. The Broncos, the Chiefs, San Diego Chargers, and the Oakland Raiders play outdoors. I really didn't have a problem with Texas Stadium, but I'd much rather play, basically the whole year outside instead of inside. So that was kind of in the back of my mind, but not really. Really didn't play a major role in my decision or anything like that. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to play with the Raiders. I wanted to pick teams that really didn't have great quarterback play, at least not good quarterback play for a while. The Cowboys kind of fit that, but not really, because Dak is a good quarterback. Tony Romo was a good quarterback. They did have that little break in between quarterbacks when Troy Aikman retired, and then they finally find Tony Romo, and so on and so forth. But that's that, y'all. We are now playing for the Oakland Raiders. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed me rambling. Peace, love. Hot sauce.